Hi, this is Michael Schmela, Managing Director of TaiyangNews. I'm here at the Solar Technology Conference in New Delhi. And I'm standing here and I'm very excited to have with me Dr. Li, CEO of Linton, the market leader in the field of wafer and crystal growth machines. Dr. Li has been in this field for almost ever, if I might say, and he has seen it all. And I would like to ask you, what are your key takeaways from the last 2 days of the conference, now that India is also looking into the upstream field after it has mastered, in particular, the module manufacturing field?
Okay, so Linton is an equipment maker in the field of ingot and wafer for solar panels. So we see a good opportunity these days in India because India is enhancing its solar manufacturing, now moving upstream to ingot and wafer. And we are very thankful that the TaiyangNews organized this conference so that for the past 2 days, we can meet many customers from India's solar industry. Okay. And I think that solar is especially important for India, and because India has a very large population and a very, very big market for solar products. And many Indian companies are also trying to get into this field. I think that TaiyangNews did a very good move, try to organize this event so that all the companies and the people in this field from all around the world can sit together and discuss what's the best approach to grow India's solar manufacturing industry. Okay, thank you.
Maybe one more thing. So I think the wafer is such an important part. Most people usually talk about the cell, although the end customer only sees the module when, and now it's increasingly black, so there's a black field what you see. But what's the base actually for everything is a wafer which you are holding in your hand, and you have a very thin specimen copy here. So what is this? Can you just explain that briefly?
In my hand, this is actually a very thin wafer, the thinnest in the industry. It's only 40 microns thick. So as a comparison, the standard wafer these days is about 130 microns in the industry. But in my hand, it is only 40 microns. And for the thin wafer, it's especially important for the space age, because now people are talking about send these solar panels into the space so that they can work together with the space data center. So to do that, we certainly need to reduce the weight of solar products. And our Linton slicer can cut the wafer as thin as 40 microns. This is very important for the construction of space solar farms.
Let me just show, I think the interesting thing is while silicon is usually a very brittle material, the cool thing is if you get very thin, and I think 40 microns is around a third of a typical wafers which we use for solar cells, you can even bend it, which is totally cool.
Yes. So when the wafer is getting thinner, it becomes actually very tough compared with the thick wafer. So this is somehow a little bit counterintuitive. So it's, which is good for space solar. So in the future, I think space solar will have a good future. Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Li, for your important work, and thanks for joining us at the conference.